we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bruins have been waiting and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown ball. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Wide open spaces. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. first down from the 40. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They tried to sneak the draw in there. The defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made the play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Finds the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They're going back to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Under fire. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll run the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, UCLA. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab, it's Lewis. Oh, what a move to get room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. Touchdown, Volunteer! Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by just 1 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He'll get rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a cut. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Touchdown, Bruins. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Butler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Now in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Motion from the back. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Staley. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got him wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Fires to the big fella. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, UCLA!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Vols will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Flores. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Now facing a third and long. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Flores. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time. Making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up.
It's a running one. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bruins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel you.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They're testing the right side here. Past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Jefferson. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. The Vols get it past the sticks. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One final play before the end of the quarter. Rides to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Gets the back moving. Quick handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the ball's ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking left. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bruins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Three tight ends defense in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Finds a seam. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown ball. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a seam wide open. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's taking the shot. Brings it down on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys.
Oh, out of space. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in Week 1.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man on the right. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Off the play fake. Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He's loose. Kearney on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Finds his tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. The Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. They'll run the screen. Hard running there. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to go deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Lewis. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Scrambling away. Wide open spaces. The 40. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown ball.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got a man. It's Thomas. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Creates a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's up to 107 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They'll go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really
going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They want to throw it. Fires left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Picked up 6 on that last one. Now 2nd and inches. Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Complete out of the backfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Aguilar. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has...
It's a running room. It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running and he...
Man, that was way...
Cricket! Ready? Igloo! Igloo! Pound 55, ready, go!